Welcome to Trash Talk with Tiffany Pratt. Whoop! This segment is inspired by my friends at garbageday.com, which is powered by RBC Ventures. And let me tell you, this DIY is extremely exciting because it's something I've never done before. Using cardboard, masking tape, newspaper, a little thin-set mortar, or a lot of thin-set mortar, and some outdoor paint, I have created some really interesting outdoor planters which will look incredible on your patio or on your balcony or as pieces of art inside the home. It's challenging your inner maker, but I know I'm gonna make this so simple, you're gonna make 100 of them. Stick with me. Here's what you're gonna need for this DIY. Newspaper scraps, cardboard, masking tape, latex gloves, any type of vessel to go as your bottom for your planter, depending on what size you want, scissors, cardboard pieces. I found a plastic bristled brush for my thin-set mortar, outdoor paint, water, and thin-set mortar that you can find at any local hardware store. So kind of scaling it down, I'm gonna cut little pieces of cardboard. This is a game of strength. You have to really fortify that shape. Now I'm gonna take my waterproof base. It could be anything from tin to a mixing bowl to a plastic container. I'm gonna start to take my hot glue and apply the pieces of cardboard. Cardboard is malleable and you can kind of bend it a little bit so that it takes the shape of what you're creating. And so the next step is to finish off your lines with a little bit of masking tape. When you're putting your thin set down, you want your cardboard to be stuck together. Your mortar's gonna be lumpy and your mortar's gonna have texture. So your shape doesn't have to be completely perfect. You can decide if you wanna add strips of newspaper to finish it off, but you don't wanna add so much paper that it becomes heavy. I have a started planter. This is rock hard. As soon as the thin-set mortar gets on top of it, it's cement-like. So if you can put on any type of glove, awesome idea. You'll need 2 parts mortar to 1 part water. I actually more like to just work very slowly with water and just mix, because you'd be surprised how quickly it mixes up. And you don't want this to be too liquidy. It has to have some teeth to it. You feel so bad when you're mixing some cement and some mortar. You feel like you're the woman. Okay, so it's starting to get to that place. You're going for it like you're applying paint, but you're going thick. You can't be afraid of it. You want to apply it thickly, but you don't want it to be so thick that your cardboard collapses. It's this interesting, delicate dance that you will learn. And you let that puppy dry. This has to sit for at least 12 to 24 hours. So if I wanted to start to attack this piece with my leftover mortar, I can do that too. On one of my planters, I created a ball out of newsprint. These are great things to use because styrofoam is so nasty. So specifically on these taller cardboard pieces, you don't want to get too heavy because it'll fall. So our thin-set mortar has dried and our planter is rock hard. I love getting outdoor paint mixed into small sample sizes and trying out colors this way. I think outdoor paint is ideal because it'll really seal in the mortar. And you want to just literally grab, as you can see, a bunch of paint and just smush it into the cement. Once the cement's been painted, it has a totally different energy. And when you're on your patio, you can say to the peoples that come over, hey, I made this myself. To make sure 100% that your planter is 1,000,000% waterproof. Under no conditions is water getting in this baby. You can take a sealant. Once the paint is dry, you spray the entire planter with a polyurethane sealant. Ta-da! That's how you do it. Pretty cool, right? So here we are. You have made your own planter. It's so incredible to see all the cool shapes and colors that you can combine together and how artful they can look. Everybody's space is so different. You can truly make your planters your own. I'm super thankful to garbageday.com because without them, I wouldn't have been inspired to use as much of the materials as I have today. This is a lot of cardboard and a lot of time, but a lot of love. So thank you, garbageday.com. That's supported by RBC Ventures. I hope you guys love this DIY. I cannot wait to see what you made. Okay guys, trash talk, get in close. Come on, get those cameras in. Are you putting egg cartons in the garbage? Well, it's not a good idea because they take years to break down. If they're soiled with food, compost. If they're clean, recycle. These are not garbage. I gotta talk about soiled cardboard. When you put your cardboard outside on a rainy day, or if your cardboard gets soiled or it has paint on it, you've completely compromised the recycling process. It's a no-go. You don't want that puppy to get wet. Are you with me? I'm glad we had this talk. She's like, can someone please just get out of here?